Good morning from Switch Vehicles and Make Mine Electric. Today we're going to catch up with Duncan and talk about our custom EVs and workshop conversions.
Morning, Ryan. How's it going?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. So things are in a little bit of flux right now, but I wanted to give you a rundown of some of our previous projects, current projects, safety upfits that are happening all the time for our Switch lab vehicle. First things first though, this is pretty cool. This is our Factory 5 35 Ford pickup with a full electric upfit. Of course, you can see an 80 cell block right there. We have 3 more battery packs under the cab of the vehicle, totaling for 192 cells in 4P. So we get a little bit more range out of this. This, of course, has a Hyper 9 in it, also with a torque trends reduction drive, or what do they call that? A torque multiplier. Moser 8.8 rear end. We changed the ratio out to a 513 because the 388 was a little weak. Just made it kind of sluggy. Now it gets up and goes pretty good. Here we have our Switch lab vehicle. It's undergoing a safety retrofit. We've upgraded our circuit protection device, and so each of our vehicles is getting it, and this is one of our show / workshop vehicles. Moving on down the line, here's an example of a late 40s, early 50s Willys Jeepster by Overland. This, of course, is gas powered, as you see, and but we use this as a reference for one of our workshops. How much does this vehicle weigh? Then when you tear it down, how much does it weigh there? And how much is it going to weigh once we add all the batteries and motor and controllers and all the ancillaries? And here's a 49 Willys Jeepster that we've done the conversion on. And this is a workshop vehicle. So the configuration of things here is designed to be repeatedly disassembled and reassembled for educational purposes. So that's been a fun one. This one is actually running a UQM motor with a torque trends torque box. We're running 5 battery modules, each with 24 cells. We're approaching 400 volts, 400 amps. This I had to build a new rear end for, or rear axle, because it's a live axle in the rear. But the original one, the original Dana, kind of scattered right after we stepped on the throttle. So I built a Ford 9-inch rear end for it with a 538 posi. And now it moves along really well. It's pretty impressive for an old sloshy boat, you know, but man, it is fun to drive. And then finally, what we've been working on, and give you a little update on, this just went through our Make Mine Electric workshop, and we're in the process of doing the reassembly of some of the body work and what have you. And then I'm going to continue on with some components that we're missing, such as the windshield, some switches we're going to add. I'm going to get full lighting in on it, and most of that is underway now, but we're just sort of shifting things. We've had some awkward weather here in California recently, and it rained today and last night. Weird. Anyhow, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're moving right along.
Awesome, Duncan. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
If you're interested in joining us for a Make Mine Electric workshop or in our Switch Vehicles Lab products, please contact Scott at 707-503-9863. That's Scott at Switch Vehicles Lab, Sebastopol, California, 707-503-9863.